appointment change Sunday or Monday, whatever it was. When did you know?
Sunday or Monday.
Okay, so you all right, so it wasn't so you weren't holding back.
No, not holding back.
Thoughts on the opponent change? Does it matter at this point?
No, I don't care. You know, I mean, I'm here to be the best in the world, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. I'm so young in my career that at this point, my game plan doesn't change. You know, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna beat Kayla, I'm gonna instill my will. It doesn't matter who's in front of me.
You are obviously the headliner, the name right now.
That was a big change.
You know, the name that everyone's going to recognize. But with that, in theory, would come some pressure. Given your history,
I mean, have you ever trained 20 years for one day? Have you ever done that? It's literally insane. I don't know why people do that. I did it twice. So there's no pressure like the pressure of an Olympic final. You know, this thing that you've dreamed of since you were 6 years old. You know, all in one day. Like, what if you wake up with the flu? God, what happens then, you know? So, I mean, for me, it's another day at the office. You know, this is what I live to do. This is what I love to do. I truly feel this is my purpose in life. And I never feel more alive than when I'm in that cage. And, you know, I hope the lights are really bright, because that's when I shine.
You're 3 fights into your career now. Sort of, kind of assess where you think you're at right now.
I think I'm a baby. You know, I think that we've yet to see the best Kayla in there. I think every day I get better and better, just piece by piece, step by step, one training session at a time. And what's going to be scary is when I'm actually like really confident. Like, I know everyone's you're talking a lot of crap right now. I think you're pretty confident, but you know, there's always that little bit of doubt still, just because I haven't been doing it my whole life. So that sometimes I'm like, am I a badass? Like, do I have what it takes? But once I start winning and getting confident, I think it's going to be scary. Watch out.
Okay, question. So how does it feel to be the face of a new weight class introduced for women's MMA? We've heard of strawweight, featherweight, bantamweight, etc. This is the first women's lightweight. How does it feel to be the face and introducing this?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, this is stuff that you dream of. You know, shattering that ceiling and opening up doors for women and younger girls and the next generation. It's crazy. I've never believed in cutting weight. I think it's really bad for your body. I think it's a bad message to send to young boys and girls. I think that even in my judo career, I always believe if you're going to win, you're going to win at whatever weight you compete at. You know, it's your job to go out there and make it happen. So for me and for the PFL to take a chance on me and take a chance on all of us ladies, you know, to put on a show, I get to work for the best bosses in the world. You know, I get to live my dream every day and not have to starve to do it.
And following that question, since last year you guys, there's only 3 of you guys to introduce the lightweight. You have more contenders. You're obviously the favorite in this whole entire tournament. How does it feel to have a bullseye on your back or a chip on your shoulder this season?
I mean, you know, it's nothing new. I went into my first Olympics sort of as an underdog. And by the time Rio rolled around for the second Olympics, I was #1 in the world. Everyone was gunning for me. So it's nothing new. I think I'm excited. You know, every girl in this division has a winning record. Everyone comes from different styles, different backgrounds, different walks of life. Some are moms, some are, you know, Muay Thai specialists, some are every different thing, Olympians or veterans of the sport, you know. So I think it's going to be a great year. I think the women are going to steal the show. And I think there's going to be, I don't know, it's a new era of MMA. People are going to get to see a completely different style of fighting. And these girls we're monsters. We have knockout power. Like, we're going to be in there like, we're going to be slugging. It's going to be awesome.
Good. One more question. Your thing about Khabib and the judo match, I didn't touch on that. You know, definitely would love to see that. Are we ever going to get that? No? Yes, no, maybe no?
Listen, everyone, first of all, TMZ is on my shit list for life. Because they always do this to me. No, they always do it. Oh, Kayla says she could beat up men. Oh, Kayla says Ronda walks around naked. Like, they just always have these stupid headlines. And I'm like, listen, everything I say, like, take it with a grain of salt, right? Like, I'm joking. I'm kind of an outgoing person. I like to talk trash a little bit and be funny. Having said that, it was judo rules on the Olympic mats and a judo fight, a judo match, 4 minutes, only judo rules, no touching the legs. If you can't get a choke or anything, you get stood back up and you start over. I would win.
Kayla.
Yes.
You had said at the championships, hey guys, I'm going to be a millionaire. I believe in foreshadowing. I believe in putting it out there into the universe. And you finally have your division. How does it feel to have this that much closer coming to fruition?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, it's like, it's funny because a lot of fighters, like, they do training camps, right? They believe in this, like, okay, 10-week training camp, 8-week training camp. No, my life is a training camp. I've literally been training since I was 6 years old. And I've been training twice a day since I was 12 years old. So my life has been a training camp. And every single day I get closer and closer to reaching a goal. So for me, one of my favorite sayings is a goal set is a goal met. So I write that thing down. Kayla Harrison, PFL champion. You know, I'm going to be a millionaire. I write it down. I put it on my fridge. I look at it every day. And every day I get a little bit closer to that goal. So I'm excited.
Kayla, you had such a dominant first season. Do you feel like you are the one to be coming into season?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think everyone's tough until you beat them, you know, and that's my mindset. Every single fight I have is the Olympic finals for me. It's, you know, there is no lose. It's do or die. You go out there and you put it all out on the line every single fight. So I think I'm one of the best athletes in the game. So of course I think I'm going to be a hard fight for anybody. Would you want to fight me? See me? But no, I think it's going to be an exciting season. I'm telling you, the girls are going to steal the show. There's a lot of badasses in the women's division.
And off that, with such a larger roster and everything, there's a lot of veterans on the roster.
Yep.
Sarah Kaufman, Larissa Pacheco, she 11-2.
Yep.
Only losses are to GDO, Jermaine Duran, Jessica Josh, Senator. Is there anyone you're looking for the fighting?
No, one fight at a time. One fight at a time, 1 minute at a time, one exchange at a time, one breath at a time, one round at a time. Kayla Harrison, PFL champion.
Kayla, one of my favorite parts of watching you last year was your growth, especially when you're boxing and everything like that. In the off season, from the season, what have you been trying to add new elements like kicks, Muay Thai? You know, what's the growth been?
So ATT, we got a new Muay Thai coach, Anderson Franca, who's pretty well known in the sport. You know, he's Marlon Rice's coach, and he worked with Edson Barbosa, and I can safely say those are two of the best kickers in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm working with him twice a week. Also, just really trying to learn the subtle, I guess, nuances of the game. You know, I'm learning how to relax on my feet and not be a zombie and not be like a takedown queen. You know, it's really just about becoming relaxed, getting confidence. Footwork has been really big for me in the last couple months. You know, I feel like with Anderson and Mike and everyone, I'm just focusing a lot on being a safe fighter and getting to where I want to get in the safest manner possible.
I've been told by fighters that kicking sucks and it's very difficult. How do you jump into doing that? Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. I actually, no, I'm not going to say that.
Well, one more question. If Kayla today, with 3 fights, an off season, fought Kayla on fight 1, would you just maul her?
1,000,000%. I mean, I think that Kayla on fight 1 would still try and find a way to win, but you can't beat the evolved Kayla because that's Kayla 1 plus, like, energy levels 5,000, you know? Like, I'm on a different plane now.
Thank you.